Yahoo!
Exactly.
Alright, now that the recording started, what did everyone think about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer? Anyway.
I haven't seen it.
Let's watch it right now in its entirety.
No.
Why do they have red eyes?
I know exactly why. I know exactly why. And it's because they wanted it to match the color spectrum that the rest of the movie was. Because the regular game is kind of like this weird, like, shade, right? Which matched the...
Christ almighty, are we ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Will... Oh my god, I thought Will was frozen for a second because he was just so still.
No, I'm not...
Stop! Anyway, listen, I didn't get the drip on for nothing. Alright, fuck you guys. Yeah. Alright, we're ready? Alright. Last where we left off, amidst the snow-fallen summits of Comet Heights. Tattered, torn, and tending to the injuries left by a vengeful classmate and his inscrutable legion of renegades, our hometown heroes returned from their campsite one friend fewer, where the whereabouts of Pallas Astrophel and the true intentions of his captors, all but a mystery to their ears. With their friends missing, their foes disappeared, and the fight seemingly over, our heroes took to solving the puzzle with the few pieces at their disposal, all the while nursing the wounds beyond those they suffered in the woods encompassing their hometown. With only uncertainty guiding their hands across the pages of an indiscernible scripture, they found that some answers were to come more easily than others, but the damage, it seemed, couldn't be undone so quickly. Soon, the comforting embrace of autumn retreated from the November skies, and winter settled upon Comet Heights in a frigid, mystical haze. And the very night our hometown heroes reunited with one another in earnest for the first time since their fateful fray in the forest, a single snapshot notification stirred them from their stasis, as a certain disappeared friend of theirs set their feet upon familiar ground after quite some time away. Take a drink. I take a drink. Roselle, Syriie, Holly, Enix, Dakota. Setting this scene real quick after it's been a month, all of you are currently in Lav's apartment. After she has showed up in the chat and said something for the first time in like a good month and a half maybe, she has finally reached out to all of you and called you all to a meeting of sorts. The first time the entire group has been able to bring themselves to see each other in full ever since the camping incident. Where, as all of you discuss amongst yourselves what your next plan is and how you're going to move forward, Syriie, you are the first person to notice the notification that pops up on your phone. Pallas, can you remind me what you texted to the little group chat?
Let me check. It was, hey, we need to talk.
And that's it?
That's all. And my phone died.
So dramatic. Syriie, you are the first one to notice your phone ping. The notification for a message being sent in pizza time. And you see the message from Pallas.
I think she kind of just stock still, like completely frozen.
Keep in mind, everyone else is still like talking over one another and fully like in full conversation mode after Lav essentially chewed everyone out a couple minutes ago.
Everyone shut up and look at your phones.
Do you all do so?
Yeah.
You all see the same message.
Weird. Is this for real?
It is. They didn't give any info where they were, just that we need to talk, which is very Pallas.
I'm gonna try to call.
Yeah. Where's everyone going? Syriie, you hit the call button on Pallas's phone and it goes straight to voicemail.
Fuck.
Track his phone.
Yeah, you guys see Lav is looking at her phone. What?
I was about to say Syriie would absolutely have Pallas' location.
Did someone have their phone when they took him?
I don't think we were able to find it.
That really is Pallas.
Fuck, okay, Syriie, track his location. See if you can see anything. I am going to make a quick little roll to see if you're able to pick it up from that one text message. Syriie, I assume you would have Pallas' location turned on after the events of the last few months. Sure
It's
enough,
been a long few months.
Yeah. Sure enough, you are able to pull up Fantasy Find My iPhone, and sure enough, you do see the little pinprick in the middle of the woods outside of town.
Alright, they're probably not in any danger. I imagine they must have contacted their mom first, right?
Well, do you guys know where in the forest that is?
We went camping, probably. Right,
You
Syriie?
think he's still? You think he's still
That's
there?
what it looks like.
Well, then, Dakota, this guy, you know that area better than anyone.
Wait, are we going? Are we?
Yeah.
We can. We could.
Okay.
I feel like
we don't know if he
I feel
contacted
like-
anyone else.
I feel like
It
they
might-
would just sit there.
My thought process is that maybe their mom might get there faster. And if so, we could just wait outside their house or something.
You think you want to out of their house with their moms?
I'm not sure.
I'm down to go wait outside the manor.
If we all converge on the forest, we might either lose time and Pallas might leave. We can at least intercept Pallas before they get back inside and talk to them.
So maybe we divide and conquer. Some of us go to the forest. Some of us go to his house.
I'll head to the forest.
Yeah, those who can fly should go. Keep your locations on, and we can maybe stake out the house.
Can anybody else fly who isn't Enix?
Who's getting on my back?
Oh.
Climb it back and we'll be up.
You do see Ori kind of like, I can go with Enix.
No one else?
Enix, were you like riding on your back? Because were you like serious about me riding on your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll use them.
Okay. I can go to the forest with you then.
Yeah, so, Dakota, Holly, Syriie, you guys are going to, Manor Astrophel? Astrophel Manor?
I guess.
Okay, I mean, do you guys want to?
If everyone's
Camp
going,
out outside the house.
if everyone's going
Maybe
to
we
the
should
forest, if everyone's going to the forest, we might as well just go
Does anyone
together.
have like Enix's mom? Not Enix. Elsa's mom's phone numbers?
I don't think we should all. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid of Pallas's parents very much. That I could wiped off the face
For
of
the past month, I've been trying to like contact them a couple times over the past month, and I've gotten nothing.
I don't think me personally, I don't want to get involved with them. So I mean, he texted us, so my instinct is to, go to him. And at the very least, if we can't find him there at the forest, we could probably track him.
Yeah. All right, let's all go up there.
So all of you are going to the forest?
Everyone on my back.
Cool. I'm going to say the 5 of you are going to go to the forest. I think people are just going to stay behind just to hold down the fort and sort of just sit back and let you guys handle it. So Roselle.
Hold down Lab's living room.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, the fort. Roselle, Syriie, Enix, Holly, and Dakota. You guys are headed off?
Yep.
Amazing. Okay. You guys all. Is there anything you guys want to do before? Urgent. All right. Head off. The 5 of you make a break for it. Some of you don't even. You decide not even to wait for the elevator. You just take the stairs as you rush downstairs and burst through the doors of the apartment complex. And Enix, you got your wings. Dakota, you've got your wits about you as to where you're going. The 5 of you head off. Pallas. You are sitting in the middle of a field that is just being covered with snowfall. You were just barely able to get a message out to your friends before your phone was able to die. You got a message from your mother. You were able to get into contact with her before, pretty much as soon as you got here. And as you reach for your neck, you do feel the brush of something crystalline against your hand.
Can I, see it? It's on my neck,
Yeah,
so I
you pull down, the cuff of your battle-ravaged little, button-up, and you see...
I think it's been established that Pallas has been in fully, silk pajamas this entire time.
Still can't have buttons.
Right.
You pull the cuff aside, and you look down, not protruding from your skin, but rather having sort of melded with it. You press your hand to it, and you feel something hardened, almost sharp, and you see there's a patch of your skin that has gone from flesh to colorful stone. It looks almost a little bit like a sort of ungrown crop of crystals that are beginning to percolate kind of near your shoulder. And you feel your, this is sort of on the left side of your body, you feel on your right forearm, again, there are these little crystal dots that are starting to form along your body.
I could put 2 and 2 together, right?
Would you like to make a check for this?
Do I need to?
I think, you know what? I think, yeah, you...
I was gonna say, I just straight up absorbed a bunch of these crystals in my jumping back into this plane of existence.
Yeah, I think you're able to put 2 and 2 together. Having absorbed so much of the Aurora's Shard's magic, you couldn't help but wonder, in the brief moment that you were traveling from the Feywild back to the material realm, you couldn't help but wonder if that was going to have any kind of effect on you, physically. And as you're sort of scrutinizing it a little bit, you could almost swear it looks like the foundation of a crop of Aurora Shard crystals.
Is this what acne's like? I don't know.
I hate the implication that Pallas has never had acne.
No.
It's the Pallas puberty arc. It's happening.
Dear Lord.
Willis had one pimple when he was 12 and then started Accutane immediately. Just, and was
I actually did at one point make a canon very early on that Pallas does have perfect skin, and I do think it is because Astrophels just don't get acne.
Pallas has perfect skin, but at the same time cannot grow a single bit of facial hair to save his life.
And I feel like Pallas still, despite that, has like a 27-step skincare routine.
Oh, for sure. Just for the aesthetic.
Which they weren't able to do for a couple of days. So, a correlation.
Oh my god.
And like tries to convince Syriie to like get face masks together, and then like.
Which would be really bad for Syriie, probably. You just ripped a bunch of fur off.
Mask on a cat.
It's like, ah!
It doesn't hurt, right? Like, it's not like it's a painful.
It doesn't hurt. It feels weird. Like, it feels like a bit of your skin has almost been replaced. In a way, which, have fun imagining what that's like.
I feel violent. No,
Again, it doesn't feel like it's coming from within you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I want to try to pass my... Because last time I was passing my... It was fucked up.
You cut out while you were saying that. Can you repeat that?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to cast my spells.
Okay.
Just because there was some funky stuff happening with it before. So I think my go-to, just like check my magic spell, is light. It's just, I create a ball of light, and it's normal periwinkle color.
You
Does it work?
sort of like... I don't think you've actually cast the spell at all this entire game, so what does it look like when... have you cast light at all?
I think I cast it during
Probably the
Soul
library.
Maybe.
I
Alright.
cast it and it glowed a different color, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, you feel the orb of light leave your palm, and you see the periwinkle shine at first, but then you see chartreuse and lime green and gold and amber and ochre, hundreds of different colors percolating amidst the light that you were once so familiar with.
Okay. But no, like, wild magic-y type beat?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. What I was gonna roll with that advantage. 7!
You're gay!
Dude,
No.
I lift the light up, I'm coming out, starts playing in the far off distance.
Diana?
My flare. Like,
Where is she?
there they are.
On a 7, this is a fair assumption, but you are not sure, I think. It's fair to say. Given the circumstances of what has just happened to you, it would not be the most out of ordinary thing to happen.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like checking in with Pallas. How's he doing?
Cold. I think it's a weird, like, I don't know what to do sort of situation, because he just escaped a very near capture experience twice in what in Pallas's mind has been like 8 hours. But when Pallas left, it wasn't winter. So Pallas is processing a lot right now, and he feels safe, but he's also aware that he is in the woods alone. So it's definitely a matter of he doesn't know if he can quite feel safe yet, but it's definitely at least he's on the right plane of existence this time.
Real. So, everyone else, the 5 of you, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask each of you to make a survival check.
yeah, okay.
If you could all just type in the chat what you get. I'm going to say, Dakota, you're going to get advantage on this. For
I have a
knowing...
question.
Yes?
Sorry, continue speaking, I interrupt.
I wasn't really going to say anything. I was just going to say Dakota, gets advantage because he knows where the campsite is probably the best.
I have keen mind, so do I also get advantage because I remember everything, exactly?
I'll give that to you. That's a good use of the feat. I'll give it to you.
Cool.
I got a 23.
23. Syriie got a 22. Roselle got a 10. I think she's just enjoying being on Enix's back.
19.
Just enjoying the piggyback ride.
Whee!
Trying to find, for some reason,
Oh, and in the
my
chat.
character.
Our friend is missing. Wow! Yay!
She's flying.
Honestly, it's not even Roselle. Roselle, you hear in your mind like, wee!
Carnation fully can fly.
Yippee!
I hate it.
That's a very, okay. I think because my character sheet is not pulling up right now, I rolled a 7. I know for a fact I have a -1, I think. And, it's a wisdom skill, right?
Yeah.
So I have a -1 in wisdom, which means I probably have a 6.
Okay, I just did the math. That still averages out to a hot 16. So, well done on everyone except unless you're Holly.
Like, well, stealth? Like, what is it like?
I would like to imagine with these kinds of roles, I think, Syriie, I feel like you're booking it right now. For sure. I think, Dakota, you know exactly where to go, and you're able to sort of keep up a pace with Syriie. And Enix, you've got, like, the sight line, you got the bird's eye view. I like to imagine, like, Roselle's on Enix's back right now, and Syriie has just got, like, Holly by the hand and is, like, basically dragging her across the snow.
What time of day is it?
It's, like, 9 p.m.
Okay, I think, like,
It's late.
she's running and then accidentally fucking teleporting through shadows. Like, she's going so fucking fast.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys noticed that and are, like, a little too panicked to start, like, talking about that right this minute.
And I just want to, like, put in a little bit, like, as, like, we're all traveling and stuff, Enix is gonna go, so we are gonna talk about that later, right?
During our training, we weren't able to really like focus on it too hard.
We'll get it. Put a pin in, everyone remember this, we're putting a pin in
We'll
this.
talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Got it. And then Enix is like, as they're speaking, they're like, yeah, just remember to put a, oh, I got a bug. Bug.
Yeah. What bug is gonna be out there in the snow?
No, this is the magic world. Fantasy snow bug. I don't.
I needle. Gordon.
Please. Oh, Lord.
What is Gordon?
Dakota, on a 23, you reach the campsite first. And Syriie, I think you're pretty, like, close behind him at that point. The two of you skid to a halt, and where Pallas's incredibly lavish tent had been when you guys had gone camping,
Pallas! Sorry.
you guys, sure enough, covered in snow, like soaking wet, you see blood stains on. You see at least 3 blood stains adorn on his pajamas.
Okay.
You see Pallas.
Alice, you okay?
I think without even, like, batting an eye, runs into Syriie.
Siri's doing the same thing, just full. She's 6'4" and just running full speed.
You hobble Pallas. You hobble Pallas.
Can Dakota notice that something is a little off with Pallas though, real quick? Or is that
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet? Okay.
As this is happening, Enix, Holly, Roselle, you follow up, and you also, sure enough, you skid to a halt, and you see Pallas standing amidst you.
I think just fun little flavor thing. The illusion that Siri's been keeping up fully drops, and you see like the bags under her eyes and like all that shit. She looks like a fucking mess.
So does Pallas. It's fine. I also want to say I think Syriie being like a person who's like in tune to body language as a monk. I don't think Pallas has ever hugged anyone before. I think Pallas is the person who receives hugs. So I think this is like a little bit of a tender moment for Pallas, as being like, yeah.
Yeah. Pallas, you collide into Syriie.
This doesn't feel real.
Where the fuck have you been?
What a fucking Feywild. Pallas is like starting to like literally think this is like the funniest shit ever. In a weird fucked up way.
I can't believe I was right.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait. Is it winter?
It's been a fucking month.
No. It's been like 8 hours.
Time moves differently in the Feywild, Pallas. It's been a month.
Guess I should just be glad that it wasn't years, decades.
Could have been a lot worse.
I can't believe it now. I can't believe it. And just like further into the hug. Oh my god. I'm freezing.
Toe is on Pallas.
It goes to the ground.
Dakota, as you're giving the coat to Pallas, I think this is the point at which you notice something.
Hey guys, back up for a sec. Pallas, are you good?
Yeah.
They give them the coat. Like, is there like anything on their arms, or is it just like?
It's like kind of like right for. I don't think you see this because it's like covered, but I think you see like it's poking out from, like his sort of chest.
What happened to you in there? Well, while I say that, can I like get a good look at it so I can maybe identify what it is?
Yeah, I think.
And Pallas pull up his.
Can we all? I mean,
Didn't really can see
I
it.
was just yeah. Go ahead.
Can we please not do this right now? I want to be honest with you all. You deserve it. I'm not ready for it.
Okay.
That's fair.
did you contact anyone else before us?
My mom contacted me. Psychic stuff.
Is your mom, like, on the way or something?
Huh?
Is your mom on the way or something?
I don't know. It was kind of just Pallas. And I went, Mom! And that was kind of the end of the connection. But, oh my god, Iris! Where's Iris?
Who's Iris?
Iris?
Can I do a perception check for her?
No check needed. She's not here.
Oh no, I may have killed her.
Who's Iris?
She saved me. She protected me in the Feywild. We came together. We jumped planes together. Where is she? I can cast a sending spell in the morning.
Pallas, you just got back from the Feywild. I don't know what it is.
My presidency.
That is the least of your concerns.
I'm gonna look at Pallas and I'm gonna be like, "You've been through a lot, buddy." And then I'm just gonna touch him on the shoulder and then I'm gonna cast sleep so he can like.
Out of curiosity, does anything happen when Enix touches the shards?
No, nothing happens. I don't.
Alone.
How many hit points are you at, Pallas?
Not a lot. Actually not terrible. 53.
Yeah, I don't think you can knock him out from there.
No, I'll let myself get knocked out.
Cool. Enix, while Pallas is mid-sentence, you touch him on the shoulder, and he fully just like falls into you.
I'm like, oh god, can someone? I'm not that much bigger than.
I got it.
Pallas is as light as a feather. Anyone in this party can lift him.
As all of this is kind of happening, Roselle, are you kind of like staying back a little bit?
Yeah,
I noticed that you weren't saying anything.
Oh no, also there's a lot going on in my house.
Oh, that's fair. Well, we're gonna call it a character choice. Roselle, as you're kind of watching this reunion take place, there's a rumbling in the back of your mind that you feel, and that slow rumble kind of begins to melt into a distinct growl.
I'm not gonna say this out loud. What's going on? Are you okay?
What is he doing here? I thought he was gone.
Not permanently. I didn't want him gone permanently. You shouldn't have wanted him gone permanently.
Back up. Back away from him.
I take a step back. Like instinctually.
What has brought him back here?
I mean, he's kind of asleep. I can't ask him that.
Whoa, what was that? Sorry, someone was like echoing like crazy just now.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was Bryson for like a split second, I don't really know. That's fine. Anyway. Sorry, what did you say, Alex?
Oh, he's asleep. I can't ask him what brought him back right now.
I don't like that he's here. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you don't like that he's here. I'll stay away from him. I'll keep my distance.
Don't do it for me. Do it for you.
Well, are you gonna be upset the whole time?
I don't think you get a response from her to that. I think after that she falls silent.
Okay.
And as all of this is kind of happening, oh, Lake's on the move. Woohoo! Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, Dakota, you have like Pallas fully like knocked out in your arms, and you're able to get a closer look at the crystals that have sort of like melted into them. You do notice that you are experiencing no consequences for making physical contact with him or touching him. Even touching the crystals themselves do not do anything. Yeah, Michael! Nothing happens. You do distinctly notice the coloration.
Is it?
I think you're able to put two and two together as well. I think it's really hard to mistake Aurora's magic at this point.
Okay. Guys, I'm pretty sure these are Aurora shards.
Growing.
Yeah.
What?
How is he still alive? Wait,
I'm not
like
gonna
actual shards?
I'm not gonna pretend like I know how this happened, but they look fused together.
But do you think this happened in the Feywilds?
And if Pallas is telling the truth, it's only been 8 hours for them.
Yeah, wait, that doesn't make any sense. That, like, unless, like, how would Aurora shards fuse to someone?
Dakota wants to test something. Hi. I would like to take out some stone carving tools and take up just a little bit.
Would I wake up?
Dakota, how are you going to do this?
I have stone carving tools, and I'm proficient with them.
No, but like, how does this? What does this look like? What when you're?
I imagine there's like a crystal at least jutting out, like a fair amount. I would try to like I would not take anything subdermal.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. That's why I made this a question and not just like an I do it.
Do the rest of y'all see you doing that?
I would lay Pallas down, like, guys, like, I need to see if they're real, guys.
I need you to know.
What specific stone carving tool do you have? I need to know.
They're like artisans' tools.
So like a I don't know, like a small little pick, like.
It would be like something for like carving stone or like gems.
So like sharp
like
tools.
Gemstones. Yeah.
So Dakota is kneeling over Pallas with sharp tools.
I explain myself. Don't make it sound like I did explain myself.
Yes or no? Is Dakota kneeling? Amazing.
I begin to take out tools.
As you begin like explaining yourselves to the party, can I get everyone? Actually, does anyone have a passive perception of 20 or higher? Yeah, there it is. Syriie, you, as the other three begin arguing with Dakota about why he's pulling out weapons right now, you hear your ears, which even in this moment of like emotional vulnerability, ears are still as sharp as ever. You pick up on like the faintest sounds of someone or something moving through the woods, and you're only able to just realize that it is the sound of a person before you see a figure begin to emerge from the woods. I'm actually going to need you guys to give me 1 second.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to need you guys to roll.
No. I gotta just
time in the woods.
check something.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
No one's rolling anything. I just need to check something really quickly.
At what level can Pandora cast Disintegrate? Is that what you're gonna...
No.
What level's power? No, you were wondering what level power word kill is.
It's 9, by the way. It's 9. And if you want power word stun to be kind, that's 8.
To be kind.
How long does a stun? You know what? Never mind.
I think it's concentration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you fail. It's a. You just fail. Yeah. You just.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Dakota, I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Epic. Am I being mind controlled in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Telepathically communicated? Great.
Do I, never sure.
Also, Tommy, as per my story, I can't be surprised by anything as long as I'm not incapacitated. Does that apply to this situation?
You can't be surprised, but I don't think there's anything you can do in reaction to this. If you had like a counterspell or something, it'd be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But everyone else is caught off.
Oh, good. I only got a... What did I just roll? Where is it? 13.
Yeah, not enough. As Dakota, as you like lift your tool for the first time, you feel your body completely go completely frozen. You aren't petrified, but you feel your muscles freeze up, and all of a sudden the only thing you can really feel is like your own breath. As you hear from a good couple of feet away, "Get away from my son!" And sure enough, the four of you who are around him look up, and you see, unperturbed by the weather around her, and holding out her hand, looking about as terrifying as you've ever seen her, you see Mayor Pandora Astrophel. What are you doing to him?
Mayor Astrophel, it's us.
Syriie, what are you doing here?
I'm very short.
Pallas texted us.
Is this one of your friends?
They're all my friends, yeah.
She looks down a little, like almost a little disdainfully at Dakota.
Ouch.
And sees. What's wrong with him? He was awake when I spoke to him. What happened to him?
I put him in the seat as he was very tired, and I wanted
He
him to be able
was
to
about to pass out anyway.
Enix, can you roll me just like a persuasion check for me?
Oh.
What do you got?
Can I give a help action?
No. What did Bryson roll?
Oh no.
What's this sad?
Wasn't that one?
Oh no. You killed my son.
Cool. So power word kill. No, I heard you correctly. You got that one, right? Okay, interesting. What does Bryson, not Bryson, what does Enix say for this to be in that one, Bryson?
I think it was like, I think Enix goes, yeah, I just had to take him out because it was really important that he was able to, like, he's been up for so long and he really, like, he needs to really sit in a really long rest, like, really, like, rest for a long time. I think it's important,
Enix.
You look
like support. It's like, yeah, because like it's important that like
that's enough.
We all go.
He's alive.
That's enough.
Taylor speaking in a stern voice snaps my eyes open.
I'm trying to do like the most serious character here. I just keep fucking breaking. Jesus Christ.
We're all just a bunch of dumbass teenagers.
Good to be reminded every now and then. Enix, Pandora looks like if looks could kill, you would be dead in the snow right now. But nonetheless, she.
I'm medical. I'm really great for research.
That's enough. I'm going to need all of you to just back up. And she ends her concentration on the whole person.
I drop the tools and I'm holding immediately.
You okay, Dakota?
Shh. Back up. She begins walking over towards you as she walks over to Pallas.
Is that at any point during this confrontation could I have been woken up?
Well...
It is a first level spell.
You know what, I'm gonna say, like, she, like, do you guys back up when she tells you to?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll kill me.
As I back up, Tommy, can I have my ring of mind shield and go invisible?
Sure, yeah, totally.
Thank you.
As she kneels in the snow, like, Pallas, honey, are you awake? She, like, taps you on the cheek, and Pallas, you feel yourself stir awake. You wake up and you see... Your mama! You wake up and see Pandora staring at you. Honey. She wraps her arms around you in, like, maybe the most affection she's shown you in months. And it is the tightest hug that you've ever felt in a good long while.
I think Pallas obviously reciprocates that. But something deep inside of Pallas twitches, and Pallas is gonna innately cast Thoughts Shield. We will talk about.
It's alright, sweetie. It's alright. You're here, and you're safe, and you're with me, and that's all that matters. Alright, honey? We're gonna get you home. Alright? alright. Your mother's waiting for you. Everything's going to be alright. Are you ready to come home? For a moment, she looks back up at the five of you, and can I have all of you make an insight check for me? Pallas included, I'm going to say. Is that a 20?
That 20.
Holy shit.
I got
20 insight.
19.
Yeah.
Total 27.
I'm gonna go find myself now, because clearly that's the only thing I can go and do.
That's a fat sheet.
Alright, great. 19.
From adding that 20s anyway.
Dirty 20, great. Lake is an unperceptive, MF. 19, dirty 20, 18. Dear God. Holly,
The word is so petty, Arielle. I love it.
Holly's like, it's cold. Everyone else.
Just like home.
We say Polly's like, wow. She seems really happy.
Honestly, on like a 3, I think Holly is just like looking at the snowfall, like. It's just like. A little nostalgic.
Holly's just feeling at home.
This is the first snow I think you've had since you've left home, so like we'll give it to you.
No, it's not. It snowed in the middle of the
First real snow.
Real snow.
First not magically conjured snow, okay.
I think he's gonna tap Roselle, just like lightly on the hand, like.
Holly?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Jesus. Everyone else other than Lake, other than Holly. Keep using the government name for some reason, my bad. Everyone else. Pandora looks up at all of you, and she says quite simply, "Thank you for looking after her." None of you feel reassured in the slightest by the way she is speaking. Her, it's the way she, her face changes, going between, looking at Pallas and then looking up at all of you. You guys get, an all-business sense that you do not feel comfortable with when she, looks at you. I think, on a, in particular, Syriie, on a nat 20, she, looks you in the eye and something inside of you runs cold. There's a level of it, there's a kind of intensity that feels very unspoken, but it's unspoken, but it's still stark in that sense.
Two quick things. While Pandora is facing the rest of the group, can I try to use prestidigitation to cover up any showing Aurorus energy on my body or neck, particularly anywhere you would see?
That is a really good use of the spell. The problem is I'm not sure if that's an effect that you can do with prestidigitation, so I'm going to push my glasses up and check real quick.
Can I mostly see Pallas trying to do this?
The problem would be that you're moving constantly, Pallas.
But is prestidigitation one you can apply to things? Minor illusions when it stays in place. Prestidigitation.
Okay. You can have up to 3 effects, and I can say you can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on a surface for 1 hour. You can also create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand.
So can I give myself a background?
Pallas suddenly wearing a scarf.
My jacket?
Oh no, but just... So wait, can I make a symbol of your my...
You are wearing my jacket, if that helps.
Fair enough. But
I'm actually going to say that's fair. Dakota's jacket, I feel like, is big enough where the hood would cover it.
Yeah.
I just feel like the hood is so big, it's just
It's just like this.
Yeah, no, it's massive.
If anyone goes into the VOD and gets me looking like that, I will kill you.
I also want to say, Pallas has thought Ciara. would Pallas be able to see if anyone was trying to get into his brain?
Let me look at the Wiki page. No one's ever cast this spell around me before, so I don't know.
In fairness, I read it and like, Pallas had that spell.
You weave a clouding veil over the mind of one creature you touch. For the duration, the target's mind can't be read or detected. Creatures cannot telepathically communicate with the target unless the target allows it. And the target has advantage on saving throws against any effect that would determine whether it is telling the truth.
It does not say anything about being able to tell.
I have a question. I would argue so based off of that description that you would be able to tell because it says only if the creature allows the telepathic communicate. So the only way you would allow telepathic communication with having a spell up is if you could tell.
I actually missed that. Thank you for pointing that out. I think, that is grounds for you being able to tell. I think you do indeed feel something trying to be let in.
Just a buzz.
Do I feel something trying to be let in? Because that's the same effect as ringing a mind shield. Word for word.
No.
Okay.
This is also like touch basketball, I'm sure, playing a part of it.
Yes. But I think the jacket is doing a good job at concealing it. We just got really off topic, but there's one more thing I wanted to add from that insight check. Arielle, let's roll with that 20. I think on a nat 20 and also a 27, because fuck me, is that you get the distinct sense that she does not want you here. And she is not happy that you guys made it here before she did. I think on a 20, even on a 27, I don't think you know why. You can't. Funny enough, you can't exactly read her mind. But
weird.
Can I also establish a telepathic link with Syriie? I can do that as a bonus,
yeah, sure. You get this sense that Pandora, the reason why she's treating you guys like this is she is not happy that all of you got here. And I think there's a distinct sense that she doesn't, if there had to be someone she is particularly, displeased with, it's you.
Interesting. Okay. I think Syriie is internally kind of reading that, so relieved that we got here so quickly.
You tried being a monk, bitch!
Sorry.
Does Syriie say anything over the telepathic link about how she feels?
Keep this up as long as you can. We need to talk. Or at least charge your fucking phone.
Can Syriie spend the night? I really can't be alone right now.
Pandora kind of looks back down at you. Honey, I think it is best that you remain with myself and your mother for tonight. We will not leave your side until morning, I promise you that. Mrs. Neverward, you and your friends, I am impressed in your ability to locate Pallas so quickly and in such intense weather. Will any of you need help getting home wherever you live?
I think we're good.
Are you sure? Because it's pretty cold in here.
Enix spreads their wings.
Alright, fair enough.
Pallas can keep my jacket. It's okay.
Right,
I've been much colder. Much colder.
Syriie just shakes snow off her fur.
She's
we're good.
That's right, Mr. Olympus. Thank you. It's very generous. She looks down at you, Pallas. Honey, let's go home. Pallas and Pandora are gone. Hey, you five, what do you do?
Sorry, really quick. Can I just... That Dakota saying that was really weird. Can I have a little insight on that?
Sure, yeah, if you think Enix will pick up on it.
That was just Bryson picked up on it. That was really weird, and so
that's right. Okay, yeah, go for it.
I
forgot that Bryson wasn't in Redacted.
That's an insight, right? Just to say the phrase, it just threw me off. The phrase, the like I've been colder.
Yeah.
Would you say
Dakota? What do you think? What do you think Enix picks up on 16? Assuming you're not like actively trying to like fight that role.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying about anything. Your mind goes to the coldest night the Comet Heights has ever had.
Okay.
Does Bryson know what that is?
Bryson does not. Enix probably does.
Enix, do you want me to make you? Do you want to make a history check?
Yeah. Yes.
Call it a DC 10.
Oh.
I'll give them the hell back. No, I'm kidding.
I got 10 exact.
That means it's pizza. And if your mind immediately goes to the snowpocalypse, quote unquote. If you remember correctly, it is the snowpocalypse was December 20th, 2021. Just have to remember the timeline for a second. For some reason, I almost said 2019. Haha, pandemic. Yippee! Your mind goes to snowpocalypse, which, now that you can recall, it was the heaviest snowfall that Comet Heights had ever, or really the Washington like mountainous area as a whole had ever experienced in 50 plus years. It was a massive snowstorm that was like levels of danger that you had never seen from a natural disaster before. It got to the point where like infrastructure was getting like messed up. People were like holed up inside their homes or like whatever buildings they were for like up to a day, 2 days. And on a 10, you do remember hearing stories of like Dakota being a big help in getting the town sort of like back into working order. You know, Dakota is very well liked around town. A lot of that is because he helped out a lot during the snowpocalypse, helped like, you know, shovel sidewalks and, you know, just generally get people out of do his best to get people out of the massive, you know, situation that had descended upon Comet Heights. That's where your mind goes on a 10.
I just thought that was a weird thing to say in response to, like, especially given everything going on, to be like, yeah, I've been much colder, much colder.
Dakota starts looking off in the distance after saying that.
Literally, like, I'm like, what?
Dakota's having more flashbacks.
Yeah, actually, because I've been meaning to do this for a couple minutes, Dakota, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
What?
Actually, sorry, Constitution. I don't know why I said it.
Yay! I'm good at those. 12.
Snow casts hold person on you.
Dakota, you're frozen, but not that way. Yeah. Dakota, as this whole conversation has been happening, as this whole like interaction, I think from the moment you say I've been colder, you feel your vision begin to fog a little bit, and like you don't really feel a whole lot of cold, you know, in this weather, you know, mountain person, but you feel the sting of the snow around you and the ice begin to sort of like prickle across your skin and like weigh you down a little bit, and as you sort of like are trying to like shake off it feels a little bit like a nauseous episode for like a brief moment. And as this is happening, for a brief moment, you blink and you can almost swear you're standing at the top of a mountain. It's only for a moment. You blink and you're back in the forest, still feeling this cold overtake you. Everyone else, you guys just watched Dakota, Pallas, and Pandora disappear in front of you. What do you do?
Fish.
Yeah, she's the worst.
No, something's going on. Like, she was not happy that we got here first.
I mean, it's possible that, like, I don't know, Pallas has been through a lot. We don't know what he's been through. We know that, like, oh, Dakota, what was that stuff on him?
I'm pretty sure there were water shards. I'll be real, I shouldn't have just pulled out my tools like that. Probably didn't look good for the mayor, but if we at least got a shard in our hands, then we know for sure.
That's part of why I feel like this is weird. We were standing over Pallas with sharp objects, and she was more unhappy to see me.
She was.
I think. Wait, why is she unhappy to see you?
Because
I don't know.
you're Pallas' closest friend.
I genuinely don't know.
I mean, I guess, like, because, well, okay. So, here are the things we know. We know that Pallas got sent to the Feywilds for reasons I don't know. Actually, Syriie, you had more of an inkling. We were talking about, like, I don't know. Anyways, blah 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 blah. Pallas got sent to the Feywilds. Came back with the warrior shards fused to them. Mom found we found him. Mom found him. Found us finding him, and then was mad at you, or was upset. Also,
She wasn't thrilled that all of us were here, but like it felt.
Wait. Also, why was she alone? She should have been here. Why was the mayor alone coming to get her son like this? If anything, she would have gotten the police involved to, like, why was she here by herself?
It clearly knows more than she says.
Where was the other mom? Where was her wife? She didn't tell her other wife about this?
Something's going on.
As this is all this discussion is happening, Dakota, you feel a buzz in your pocket, and everyone here hears very faintly.
Now St. Louis is about to blow up. It's gonna be a fine
Sunday. Dakota, you look and you see the contact photo that pulls up when your phone's ringing is Ezra's.
Hey, Ezra, how's it going?
Is he alright?
Yeah, Pallas is good. Pallas is good.
He's good?
They're fine.
Are you... Okay,
They're fine, you found them. But they're also not here. They just left.
Where did they go? Who are they with?
Pallas Astrophel showed up.
His mom?
Yeah, just her. In the middle of the woods. And then they grabbed Pallas and teleported back home. I don't know where they went, but they're gone.
Okay, he's okay. He's alright?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Alright, I'll let everyone else know. Are you guys coming back, or...?
Yeah, we're coming down the mountain now. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What? Yeah, Lab wants to know if you guys want hot chocolate.
Do you guys want hot chocolate? We want hot chocolate.
Yeah, give me 5 hot chocolates. Alright, see you in a bit. Beep.
Yeah.
I was gonna add one more bad. I don't know. Was that really his mother though?
You guys gotta know, there was nothing that happened during that altercation that, like, signified that wasn't Pallas' mom.
I rolled a nat 20 on it.
Yeah, you guys all rolled pretty well on this, so I'm going to say... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Dakota, Enix, Roselle, and Syriie, you guys are, like, pretty sure. Holly's like, wait a second.
Could that have been Syriie?
She's right there.
I've seen double.
Okay.
For fun and flavoring, I feel like as Pallas and Neverward teleport, Pallas forgets that his mind link is still up. And he goes, my Gale application, and just disappears.
Well, he says what?
My Gale application. I'm just so panicked, and then it disappears.
This is a great essay.
A great college essay.
My 8 hours in the Feywild by Pallas Astrophel.
I was abducted by Pallas Astrophel.
And I survived, I persevered, and what this taught me was that I can do anything that that's why I would thrive well as in a CEO, because I understand that there's nothing I can't do that I don't set my mind to.
All those essays are bullshit, and I hate them.
You guys are standing in the freezing cold in the middle of the forest.
Do you guys want hot chocolate? Let's go get hot chocolate.
Okay, great.
Walking.
As you guys are sort of walking, Dakota, you're feeling the fact that you gave Pallas your jacket. Holly, Enix, Syriie, you guys head off. Roselle, again lingering sort of near the back, you hear, and again a rumbling in the back of your mind. He's gone, yes.
Yes. Is Mom gone?
I'm sorry for the panic I exhibited. It's just... something about him has changed again.
I get that. There was something weird about, like, the Aurora shards. Do you think that was related to why you were nervous, or was it, like, the same level of nervous you were earlier? It's been, like, a month.
Roselle, it wasn't just that. And there's like a very long pause, I think, before he continues. I don't intend it to concern you, but I do not think that was your friend.
I don't think that was Pallas who came back?
I have felt its aura before. That is Pallas' body, but it is not his spirit.
What? You're sure? Or is there like a way to test that?
My instincts have rarely failed me, Roselle. Either something has changed or something that's awakened.
So like zero Pallas in that Pallas shell, or something's just different about?
It's different.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's good.
Sorry, just saying that's not Pallas who came back is like that's the sort of thing that's gonna freak people out.
Alright, well I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, but like, okay, I need a concrete answer. Pallas' shell was Pallas' like, I don't know, soul? Something different, or was it just acid?
He isn't here anymore, I'm not entirely sure, but it almost felt like he had intertwined with something.
Okay.
Maybe it's not necessarily that it's not Pallas, but I do not think that he returned alone.
Okay. I'm going to share this with the group when we get back to Lab's apartment, because I feel like I can't just spring this on Enix while I'm on their back.
That's very true, it's quite curious.
Yeah, I don't want to fall or be dropped.
That's fair.
Also, did I hear that you were having hot chocolate?
Yes. Can you eat?
I think, like, out of character, I think Carnation can, like, simulate eating because I think whatever food they come into contact with burns. You say yes, and immediately,
Will there be whipped cream?
I think it would be sad hot chocolate if there was no whipped cream.
Excellent.
That's a lactose intolerant. That's something that doesn't apply to you?
Roselle, do I need to explain to you again that I'm not a real gas?
Yeah, that's true. Fine.
and then he goes silent. Cool. So the five of you are heading back to Lab's apartment. We are going to. Do you want to call like a 5-minute break? Yahoo! I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. Yahoo!
Well, I'm also downgraded to pass spirit back.
I'm so sorry. I've been so out of it. Some drama just happened. People were talking about me behind my back, and I just found out about it like 5 seconds ago.
Well, they suck.
Yeah.
They suck.
I don't know.
I would. You're a great person.
Yeah.
You're an awesome person.
Thank you. My awesomeness is like not. They can't deal with it. But yeah.
They just don't. They're like lame. Lame people love to like talk about people behind their back. Because they can't do it to their face.
True.
Lame people. Yeah, they're lame. So sorry, that's awful. And they suck.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Cat.
Gato.
Gato.
Carnation. He's here. Okay, he's gone.
Carnation would be like,
Carnation would be like, meow.
Carnation would be like, meow. No.
Meow.
Oh, meow.
The beast. That would be anything you'd like to say? She's dancing. Okay, goodbye now. She enjoys this, I promise.
Hey,
Oh, I just saw it. I just saw. Thank you. You rock too. But yeah.
Did I watch me whip? Okay, I'm so sorry, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, bye.
Oh shit. I'm still here. Don't worry about it.
Hey?
Okay, guys, Bryson is still here. You're not crap.
Great. Well, that is Bryson, exactly. Okay, cool. So, I was going to go to the party of 5 before we cut back to Pallas. Were people opposed to that? Bryson's back. Okay. In that case, we are we back? Are we all ready to continue? In that case, we are going to cut to our bigger group of 5. A couple of, I'd say, like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes probably. It's pretty far. 20 minutes later. You guys are all fucking freezing. Actually, can everyone just roll me a quick Constitution saving throw? Okay, 19. Okay, Syriie passes. I think Roselle passes, yeah.
You said Constitution?
Yes.
But I'm a fire guy.
But I'm a fire guy. Dakota passes. So that's a 9 plus what? Oh, 19, never mind. Okay, everyone passes. Everyone passes. None of you take any levels of exhaustion for being out in the cold for that long. As you guys make it back to the apartment, the apartment complex, Lav rings you in. Do you guys take the stairs or the elevator?
Take the elevator this time.
Great. The 5 of you file into the elevator, and you hear as one of you pushes the buttons. Welcome back. Please don't hurt me. You could say please next time. I'm sorry, sir.
Antagonizing the elevator?
It's just, I've had a complicated history with this thing, okay? Can you please go up?
I'm sorry, master. And the elevator starts going up.
Okay.
The elevator starts going up. Yeah, you guys knock on the door, and Ezra is the one who opens the door. Who's like the one who's like in the doorway first? Like, who's the one who's like knocking? Who's the one who knocks? No.
Can it be Holly, please?
Holly, do you want it?
Sure.
Cool. Holly, you knock on the door, and Ezra is like fully looking up, like looking forward as he's opening the door, looks down. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Come on, you're all right? Jesus Christ, you guys look fucking crazy.
Yeah, we have really good news.
Yeah, Dakota told me. Jesus, Syriie, you look like shit. What happened?
She got hit by
A minute later.
Yeah, Syriie, you had not put back the illusion of sleep that you guys got. If someone can get like that one clip, that one screenshot of the, you guys know the one frame from Tales Gets Trolled. That's Syriie. Anyway, I'll assume Christy knows what I'm talking about and just pray. Anyway, you guys all enter, and sure, as soon as you enter like the threshold, immediately there are like mugs of hot chocolate in your hands. As Lab has pretty much whipped it up for like literally everybody. I'm gonna roll to see if Lab made good hot chocolate. It tastes a little bit more like chocolate water than anything else, but you could tell she tried. I'll let you guys decide what it tastes like on 2. I don't know.
Lad, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Have you ever made it with milk?
A quick question. So what did you put in it?
Oh my god, I actually haven't made hot chocolate recently enough to know like what the bad way of making hot chocolate is.
With water in the batter. Like what you just described was like watery chocolate. That's what watery hot chocolate tastes like if you just do water and a mix.
Yeah.
Cheap powder, basically.
Yeah, like I think it's like cheap powder and like a dollop of milk. There are a lot of marshmallows that can like mask the taste, but
wow. So you just didn't want to play anything. So let's go to the kitchen.
I can remake it for you.
No.
Lab is great.
I'm just very happy that it's worked. Thank you, Laugh. Thank you.
Let me show you some tricks.
Let's talk about.
Hey, that's really cool. Where's Pallas?
Yeah, they're safe.
So
Yeah.
and you hear from you do hear from, you guys are all in the kitchen, you hear from the living room like, hey, the couch is getting cold, come on! So, as you file back into the living room, Ori, Bianca, the Sagas are all there.
So Pallas is home right now?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Okay, so that's it. He's back. That's good. He's safe. He's with his. You said he's with his mom. Scary mom. Great. Okay. Yeah.
Is it crazy to say that I want to follow our original plan?
And go back to his place? I mean, now that he's with his family, I feel like it's a little inappropriate, maybe?
Maybe like poor timing.
Maybe we'll
Thank you, Bryson.
maybe we'll wait to get word from Pallas.
Yeah, okay, so, but that's it? He's just okay? Like, did he tell anything? Did he tell you guys what happened? Did he, like, explain where he was? Where was he, even?
He said he was in the Fae, so I was right, which is processing that.
Damn, I owe you $1 now.
He was in the Feywild.
So he's
Fuck you, I guess.
Okay.
Mayor Astrophel was not thrilled to see us.
You see Sagas pipes up from the couch. She doesn't seem like she's thrilled to see anybody.
No, you're right. You are right.
Like,
about
I've seen that woman. Her like, if she like stared at me, that it could cut through a diamond, girl. Like, it's scary.
I think Enix almost died.
He did.
But no, like this was a different not happy to see us.
What do you think that? Did she think that you guys were like ruining the moment or something?
No, I think she had something planned and we got in the way of it.
Like to the point where I'm very glad we got there first.
Okay.
And there was anger directed at me. Dakota was standing over Pallas's body with sharp objects, and she was most mad at me.
What the hell? Okay, wait, hold on. Tangent. What the hell were you doing with Pallas?
There was a lot going on. It's hard to explain.
Why would you bring that up? Okay, well, now we have to explain.
No, we don't. We can just say that, Pallas
no, actually, no more secrets. Remember what we talked about.
We discussed this.
I thought it would be best if Pallas got to say, or at least reveal it themselves, present company in the room.
Yeah.
But
okay, then we can.
Then
we'll wait for Pallas.
Okay. Are you okay with this being a secret for now?
If you're not like, I'm assuming you're not.
I'm going to look at address specifically.
I'm assuming you're not pulling any bullshit on us, so that's. I mean, I'm fine with that. Ezra kind of like looks at you, Dakota, with like a sort of look.
They're fine, but yeah.
Okay.
They're okay, but they were in the Feywild for a decent amount of time.
Actually,
Shit, they respect.
Speaking about that, I don't want to freak everybody out or be weird.
We're all a little freaked already. It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
a great way to open that tangent.
Carnation thinks that Pallas didn't really come back.
Huh?
What?
Or that, well, they weren't very clear. They're never very clear. A really bad echo. They think that Pallas's shell came back. Maybe some Pallas, but something else was in there. And I don't have any concrete evidence, but I do trust them.
You think that explains the difference?
I think it couldn't not help to explain it.
I mean,
It's definitely it's either evidence or a symptom, at least, of whatever Pallas has.
But then, I guess the biggest thing now is that with this information, I don't know.
I don't know if I want to tell Pallas. And
That's what I'm gonna.
Syriie, I know that he's your best friend. But what would Pallas do with this information?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You don't have to believe it. But
Yeah.
I don't know, just trust that I'm not insane about this. Pallas was gone for a month, came back from a weird place with a weird thing growing on him. It's not unreasonable to think that something scary came back in his place.
Wait, is this some alien shit that we're talking about?
I thought we were trying to keep it a secret, but okay.
Sorry, we had to that's why I'm doing because of this new information that we got added. But I feel like if it's anything, like it's possible that it's not. Maybe it's like some. For it not to be Pallas, like entirely feels really strange. Especially
it was Pallas.
But maybe it's also something else.
That's what I think.
I think Pallas is there, but they could have brought something back super easy.
And they might not know about it. In the same way that like sometimes people bring viruses when they like travel.
Yeah, that would never happen.
Are they a virus denier? What?
Are you vaccinated?
I look at lab with like fire in my eyes. It's like not.
That wasn't canon.
I know.
All right, take care, Lake. Yeah. Anyway, bleh. My brain just like completely shut down. LOL.
So you think he brought? This is going to make a lot more sense. I'm assuming this is going to make a lot more sense when we get the explanation from him, right?
Yeah. It doesn't make much sense to us right now because we don't have all the information either.
Yeah, I was kind of interrupted a little bit. But, yeah.
Yeah, and is his phone like on? Is it dead? Like,
Guess we'll see.
Did Pallas do that thing where they talk to people in their head? Are they doing that? Are they still able to do that? I don't really know how their thing works.
It would have been
Yeah, they
out
spoke to me.
to get back to Lavinia's, so it would have timed out.
Yeah. By now it's usually gone, but that still works, at least. It's... Pallas didn't seem to trust what was going on either. I told them that we needed to talk, and that's why he asked if I could sleep over. And she refused. So.
Wait, Pandora was freaking Pallas out? Sorry, Mrs. Astrophel?
I tried to... mental shit. I tried to convey that something was wrong. I think maybe Pallas could see it too. Everything felt off.
Do we think Pallas is in trouble then?
We think she took him home.
I mean, where else would she have taken him? I mean, listen, I don't trust that woman more than anyone else in this room. But like, I don't know. It's been a long night.
I don't think she'd do anything to hurt him.
No.
But
I mean, he is still her son.
Was she like reacting to him being home at all? Like,
yeah, I mean, she seemed thrilled that he was home, but then it just got icy.
Dakota shivers.
Yeah. I mean, look outside. Jesus.
Literally and figuratively.
I was trying to make a joke, Syriie. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing okay.
Yeah, that's alright.
Look at the picture of Tails again. Look at the picture of Tails again. And this is what you're talking to.
If there had to be a thumbnail,
I am not okay.
If there had to be a thumbnail for today, I think it's that.
I need to. Okay, when we're hopping off, I'm going to text Simon. I'm going to ask if he could recreate that with Syrie's design. Turn it into an emote.
Anyway,
I also have like a running theory that I'm putting the little puzzle pieces together. Do you think it's possible that Pandora was the one to hire Robius and Robius and what's
Cecilia?
the other homegirl? Huh?
Cecilia?
Thank you, Cecilia. Robius and Cecilia to get Pallas in the first place. Because when I think about it, her whole thing is to try and keep her kids safe. She couldn't keep one of her kids safe, so it might be possible that the safest thing she thought to do was to, send him away and keep him away from all the dangers of this particular town that she has to raise him in.
the alternative was bodily harm to Pallas.
I also think Pandora could do that pretty easily, just asking Pallas to leave, no? When Pallas had told us that Pandora doesn't...
I don't think Pallas's other mom would ever go for that, just to have him be gone like that. Pallas's other mom, has a different kind, like expresses her love in a different way that like Pallas is much more comfortable with and everything. And mind you, it still really throws me for a loop that when she realized that Pallas was there, she didn't come here with her wife, with Pallas's other mom. That's crazy. Your son was missing for a month and you didn't wake up your other spouse to go to get them? Come on, that's weird. That's really strange.
I don't know. It's odd in general, because...
My mom and dad never go anywhere with each other.
Because she didn't just, like, appear. She came out of the woods. But she, like, we saw her teleport out.
But...
It's odd.
I mean, I didn't, like, sense her or anything, like, coming up on us. Like...
I mean, I heard her walking through the woods.
Oh.
So...
I mean...
Maybe we should wait and see if Pallas says anything.
Maybe we just need to give it tonight. I mean, I think we should still, like... I don't think we should completely dismiss those two weirdos that attacked us last month, but I don't see why Pallas's mom would need lackeys. Especially if they were doing something that she didn't seem to really like. I mean, it doesn't
Granted, we didn't see her at all the past month. Made no public appearances.
We don't know what she was doing.
Maybe we gotta find out then.
We'll talk to Pallas as soon as they charge their fucking phone.
Yeah, I'm shocked that their phone still had battery after a month. Like, for real, that's crazy. I mean, they don't have, like, electric... There's this whole, like, conversation that's happening.
It's a good phone.
It's a nice phone! Like, I feel like they just got, like, a new one, right?
Well, Pallas also said that they were only in there for 8 hours, as opposed to a month.
Feywild time. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
When they came back, the phone was like, oh my god, it's literally a month later. Let me die really quick. But yeah, you know, they have disposable income. They got the, like, iPhone 15, and it's not even out yet, but they have it.
Let's
give
it an hour, maybe. Let's give it an hour, maybe, and then if Pallas doesn't text, maybe we just try and stroll by. I don't know.
Pallas might also just pass out when he gets home. It might... I mean, I don't think Pandora would do something serious, at least so suddenly. I mean, if we're
especially knowing that we know.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to specify, this is Bianca talking right now. If we're sus of her, we're sus of her. And honestly, if I had to hold, if I was at a party and I had to give a cup to someone, I wouldn't give it to her. Like, I don't know what she'd do that thing. But like, I don't think we should be so quick about it, because I don't think that she would. We don't have school tomorrow morning. I think it would be...
trust that he'll be safe tonight.
But the fact that we even doubt it is telling.
I don't trust her, but that's still their mom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the other mom's name? Sorry.
Celine, I want to say.
Where is Celine?
I mean, she makes, like, more public appearances than the mayor does, but that's mostly because, like, you know, like, my dad runs into her at the grocery store every now and then. Like...
Right. Okay.
Like, that kind of stuff. Like, she actually, you know, she's, like, around town.
Is a person.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I think she, like, I want to say... I think she's, like, a stay-at-home mom. Like, I don't know if she has, like... I think she just kind of takes care of Pallas and does her own thing.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, being born in Astrophel is basically, like, you know, inherently being a breadwinner, but don't look at me like that. He's rich.
Yeah, no. Who was looking at you like that?
She looks across the room at Sagas.
I don't know why I didn't expect it to be Sagas. I'm sorry.
Sagas holding his tiny little mug. I don't say anything.
They're rich. They're rich.
Imagine, like, it's a lot smaller, but imagine holding it like this.
Because no fingers.
Family gem. It's unexplained.
This session has been brought to you by Super Mario Wonder. Anyway.
Wowie zowie.
Topic. We'll stop saying wowie zowie. Yeah. So, are we, like, wrapping up the general, like, Pallas' mom is sus conversation?
Yeah.
Bryson, you don't look sure.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure that we covered all the bases.
Dakota's gonna throw a text to Pallas to hopefully when they recharge their phone they get it, to text us as soon as their phone is charged. Yes?
What are you gonna send?
Oh, like to text us as soon as their phone is charged.
Oh, okay. That's it. Cool.
Yeah. That was
if we are finished, cool. So I think like the rest of the night, I don't know how late people are going to be staying. At a certain point, people are starting to like maybe like watch a movie, play a board game, something stupid that would happen at Lav's place. At a certain point, you guys all notice the first person to leave is Ezra. You see like about 20 minutes after this conversation kind of wraps up and people are starting to actually like loosen up a little bit. Dakota, Ezra turns to you and says, "Listen, it's getting late. I should probably head home soon."
Yeah, that's cool. Are you good?
As I can be,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
see y'all later. He stands up, waves y'all goodbye, and heads out. Rest of the night goes by mostly without incident. Is there anyone that people want to talk to while any last minute one-on-ones that people want to do before we jump cut to Pallas?
Syriie, you're gonna sleep tonight, right? You should.
The adrenaline's a little high, but I'll try.
I think I'm just gonna be like, "You got this," and then I pat her on the back and cast sleep.
No! How's she gonna get home? No hit points needed, Syriie.
Yeah, I'll take them home. It's better than them running home like they always do. They always run everywhere. Literally.
Did they
It's
run?
crazy.
Did she run here?
Like Fantasy Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a detour. I was gonna make a detour on the way home.
No, it's okay.
I never did that. Never.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
What if it never happened?
We're sacrificing the player agency for the bit. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Dakota, you're gonna bring Syriie home. Enix and Roselle, I imagine you guys find your way probably together.
Yeah, I use wings for the last time, and then I'm just like, Roselle, hop on.
I like doing this.
Yeah, I'm talking to we're Azure flying. I'm like, this is so fun. Why don't we do this more?
I don't know, this kind of rules.
I love this.
We.
Carnation likes it also. You heard that?
I just heard. It wasn't really more. It was less of the fact that it was a word that I heard, and more of just like a guttural
Enix felt
cry.
a tremor.
Yeah, I just felt like vibrations from you. What was that?
Oh, that's Carnation having the time of their life.
Is that what his voice feels like in your body?
It's really deep. Like, you wouldn't expect it. Like, a cat, you assume, has just the cutest little voice.
That's crazy. You walk around school with that voice in your head, like I would lose it. Like the blah, 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 blah. Like what?
Yeah, you know when we watched Fantasy Venom together?
Right.
Shut up.
Oh God.
Their voice is a lot like that. That's all.
Oh my God, you're Fantasy Venom.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you're Fantasy Tom Hardy.
I'm not British. I'm not Fantasy British.
So I want to make it really clear. I don't think I mentioned this to you guys. The jokes about Roselle being basically Venom have existed since before Elegy started. It literally happened after Alex and I met to talk about Roselle, and we came up with Carnation for the first time. I was coming back to my dorm, and I was texting them about it because we were talking little character stuff, and I was like, this character is really cool. It kind of reminds me of so. And the realization that it was Venom hit me like a fucking train. So in person, when you said Venom, I think I got possessed for a second. So my bad. Kind of like Venom. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Dear Lord. We're so funny. Are we? Do we want to move on?
Good.
Okay. We're gonna cut to Pallas. Pallas, the sharp cold that you were feeling outside in the campsite is quickly as you and Pandora teleport to your mansion. You hear, of course, the same little noise, and you instantly open your eyes and you're sitting on the couch of Pandora's study with the fireplace blazing, the temperature modulated. Already there's you don't really need a blanket because you've got Dakota's massive jacket, but there's already a blanket on top of you. And as you're gaining...
I to imagine Dakota's jacket's fully snuggy length on Pallas.
Yeah, it is fully a snuggie. And you, as you're getting your bearings, you kind of blink, and immediately before you can even realize that she's there, you hear, "Pallas, sweetie!" and Celine throws herself on top of you.
I love her so dearly. I hug her back.
Oh, honey, Honey, I was so scared. Are you all right? Oh, you're freezing cold. If the fireplace is going, is he all right? Yes, Celine, he's all right. Everything's all right. As Celine gets a good 10-15 minutes to dote on you. Already, within minutes, there is a plate of pizza bagels in front of you. She gets her time to mom for a second to make up for the fact that you've been gone for a month. Yeah. Remind me, what's your dog's name again?
Pluto.
Yeah, I think Pluto shows up and fully just gets in your face on the couch and is
I think it's established that Pluto and Pallas just kind of vibe. So Pallas is actually really excited. There's a sign of affection.
Can I do it for you? I would never. Pluto is a husky. I would never make him a borzoi or whatever it's called. Let me do it for you. Anyway, Pallas, you're kind of regaining your bearings, and Celine is kind of all over you. And after a little bit, you've eaten, you've warmed up, you've sort of kind of collected yourself a little bit. You get a change of clothes into other silk pajamas that haven't been torn by war. You return to the study, and Pandora addresses Celine. Honey, I'll meet you upstairs. I'm just going to wish Pallas good night. Kisses her on the cheek, and Celine gives you one last hug, a very long hug before she retreats upstairs. You hear the door to their bedroom from the distance close, and it is you and Pandora alone in her study.
At any point during that being cared for, being loved, Did I feel my brain starting to get probed?
I think so, yes. Is the thought shield still up?
It lasts 8 hours.
Interesting. Okay.
Does she comment on it?
Sorry?
Does she comment on it?
Pandora?
I'm not being able to read my thoughts.
Not while Celine's there, no.
Fair enough.
Celine leaves. It is you and Pandora alone in the study. Pandora very carefully walks over to the couch and sits on the opposite side and sort of like wraps her arm around your shoulder and so you can lean your head on her shoulder a little bit.
I do.
Pallas, what have you gotten yourself into?
I think the situation.
I want you to know, honey, that woman's face is on every single wanted poster that we can find around this town. And we are going to do our best to make sure that she can never hurt you again. That is a promise that I can make you.
There's more than one woman. You know about us, about our gift, where it truly comes from.
I suppose I've owed you an explanation for quite some time, Pallas. But first I want you to tell me what's happened to you.
What do you mean, what's happened to me?
What happened to you while you were in the Feywild, honey? I know.
I was hunted. Like, some sort of trophy, like some sort of runaway toy power engine. I don't know.
Oh, honey. How did you get back here? I was so certain that I was scared you'd never make it back.
I'm the apex, right? Why? Why did you never tell me? I assumed that you never told me about the gift, what it was in detail, because you didn't know either. But I find that incredibly hard to believe.
Pandora takes a breath and Pallas, I would have never meant to mislead you in not telling you. And I realize now the harm that has done, and I am sorry. I never meant for it to come to this. I never would have... I would have hoped you would find out more in a more timely manner when you turned 18. Also, sorry, I don't want to break the immersion. Aidan, you are echoing again.
I know. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know how to do it.
I don't either. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I never told you. And after what you've been through, I believe that I owe you the truth. The touch of Astrophel is not quite so simple as a family gift. It has been passed down to us, yes, but it is not quite innate. Long ago, it was so long that I could not have ever known or been a part of how it began. It's more of a story than this point, but I'd like to believe in family history. Your ancestor, my ancestor. I'm blanking on his name, give me a second. It's the really important one. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now.
It's like the one that isn't a star name, and I'm blanking on it completely.
It's not.
Is it like Jeremiah?
Jeremiah is the name of the town founder.
I love Arielle just going, 1 second, I'm on it.
Thanks, Arielle. Breaking the immersion because Tommy forgot her own lore, lol.
This would have been Pallas' deep dive combo, because when he came into the...
Frederick! Far too many greats for you to ever know him, but our ancestor, Frederick Astrophel, he was no ordinary man. He was given a blessing by... At this point, it's... None of us have been quite sure what it is, or who it was, but a creature of great power. One that just so happened to hail from the stars of the Feywild. It had bonded with our ancestor in its life, and when it left him with a touch of its ability. A touch of its power. And ever since, that same gift has been passed on from Astrophel to Astrophel. My grandfather, my mother, myself, and now you.
Okay, so we're Fae, okay, whatever. That doesn't explain why the Archfae were hunting me. Why Queen Mab was hunting me. That's a name in a book, Mother. And yet she sent soldiers to capture me, murder me, I do not know. Is this what happened to Celeste?
No. No, sweetie, no.
She disappeared in the mountains, just like I did.
It wasn't, that's not what happened, Pallas. And I would appreciate it if you did not... When Frederick was given that gift, it left us with a burden as well. There was a reason that the creature had left the Feywild to begin with. They were not welcome. Maybe they had never been. And they had come to our world seeking refuge. Your ancestor was the only one of those who stood amongst his people to embrace this creature. The story is... The details have been lost on me. There have been so many versions, but I believe the creature was killed. And Frederick was left with the only remnant of its life, its power. in the wake of its death. Whatever it was, it gave us a gift, but it also gave us the kind of burden that meant that we would never be able to return to the domain that it once belonged to. We would simply have to carve out the home for ourselves, as it wished to do for itself in its own life.
What does this all mean? I've had the voices of all of those who come before me whispering in my head that I'm the apex of something, and no one has told me what that means. I'm assuming you know.
We are scions of the Fae, yes. But that does not change the fact that we are special. And it does not change the fact that you are special, Pallas. The Astrophels were meant to remain on this earth in the wake of the death of its... What the word? I can't find the word for it. Its donor, I suppose. We were left in its wake for a reason. To carry on
It's
what it...
patron. The donor is a patron.
Perhaps, yes. We are meant to carry on what it was meant to do. To carve a home out of a world that was never going to embrace us to begin with. To find power in places that we were weak. And you are meant for that same kind of great. You are meant for that same kind of greatness, Pallas.
I'm 17. Carving out a home? This is my home.
Precisely, yes.
What does it mean, Apex? You're not giving me an answer.
Maybe it doesn't all make sense. Pallas, it doesn't all make sense to me either.
You're omitting details. That's not fair. If I am going to be the apex of all of this, I deserve to know all of this.
Hey, Aidan.
Yeah.
Can we go to the box of doom real quick? We haven't done this in a little bit. We're going to go over to the LG.
These functions.
We're going to go over to the LG box of doom. Apologies in advance to Chrissy and Claire. You can't really see this. Aidan, can you roll me a persuasion check with advantage? The DC for this is going to be 20.
Okay. Help. Is it slash roll?
Slash roll.
Roll string.
I think make two separate rolls, so like 1d20 plus your modifier. Just do it individually, maybe.
That's fair.
What's your persuasion modifier again?
I believe it's 8.
12 or higher. You have advantage.
Not great.
Okay.
Then plan this through.
That'll do it. That's 24. First one was a natural 2 for the people who can't see. There we go. Sorry, chat blew up while I was going apparently. Anyway. Pallas, do you say anything in addition to this, on the 24, to solidify what you wish to do?
Take off your ring.
I'm sorry.
I don't have one, it's not fair that you have one. I did have thoughts.
She didn't slip it off. She hesitates. Pallas. This can be a conversation. Do you think I haven't noticed that I can't read yours? No more games.
Life is mother.
No more lies. The word patron, in multiple ways, might be appropriate.
And her ring is still on?
Yes.
So I have no way of telling if she's telling the truth or not.
She asks you to trust her.
Okay.
The word patron, in multiple ways, might be appropriate to describe this creature, yes. For there was a condition that Frederick needed to abide by if he was going to carry on this gift. It was at the end of its life. It knew that it was on the precipice of losing it, of losing their place on this earth, losing its form. But it saw potential in Frederick. Potential that it didn't see in any one of the others. He was special. He was chosen. And when the time came, Frederick was asked to find a way to return it to its world when the time was right. To return it to the material plane, return it to life. The Astrophels are special and the Astrophels are powerful, but slowly and surely, each of my ancestors have wished to be the ones to bring it back. Return it to its life that was stolen from it. It was murdered, Pallas. Just for being there. Can you imagine the horror? We have tried, and time again we have failed. My grandfather failed, my mother failed, and when I turned 18, when the time came for me to perform it myself, I couldn't do it. And we would simply have to satisfy ourselves, knowing that it wasn't its time yet, and to hope that our children would be the ones to carry that torch and light this beautiful fire. Pallas, I want you to understand and to think about what it means that our ancestors are calling you the apex of what is meant to be. Honey, you are special. And when
when the time comes and it doesn't happen, that is okay. You still get to live out a completely normal life the way that we all have.
But what if I don't perform the ritual? My deep dive was the day I disappeared. I wasn't able to tell you about it before I was taken. It's all Comet Heights overrun with our energy. I was at its apex. I was its ruler. Mother, it was apocalyptic. I can't. I can't. That's not me.
That's not it, Pallas. It's going to be beautiful.
With what confidence do you say this?
Confidence in knowing that if we fail, we lose this. Pallas. We lose everything. Our ancestor made a promise. A promise that he would do what he could to bring them back to the home that was rightfully theirs. The home that is rightfully ours. It is not a matter of if, it has to be a matter of when. The only way you can possibly fail this is to not try.
Did Celeste fail?
Celeste was 13 when she...
On what?
When she passed away, Pallas.
How? No one is seemingly wanting to tell me.
I've told you already. We found her in the snow. There was nothing I could do. Are you trying to blame me for her death, Pallas? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm your mother. And I was her mother too. And I failed her. That's why I never wanted any of this to happen to you.
I think Pallas starts crying.
Honey.
There's this lingering thought that Pallas can't let go of, and that's the fact that when he communed with all of the past Astrophels, a little girl was not a part of it. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What do you have to apologize for? You've done nothing wrong. Honey, I should be the one apologizing. I should have told you. I should have helped you understand if you knew. I should have never robbed you of that agency. I hope you can understand why. But it does not excuse the danger that it's put you in.
No. I've seen the bloodshed it's already caused, Mother.
None of that is your fault. The people who are to blame are the people who want you dead. The people who want me dead. And I promise, every day until your 18th birthday, I swear to you, I will do everything that I can to protect you, to ease your mind, to ensure that nothing and nobody is ever going to hurt you the way that she did ever again.
love you.
Honey, I love you
I
so
can handle
much.
my own.
Pallas, I'm terrified.
So was I. It was in a realm that it hadn't even crossed my mind I may ever go to. I had Faye asking what court I belonged to. I had no answer to that question, Mother. I know fear. And I know that I've survived it. The Detective Astrophel is strong. You were the person to tell me that. I was able to plane shift, Mother. But mostly my own volition.
Yes, you still haven't explained to me how exactly that happened.
I take off the jacket.
Pallas, what did you do?
I've been showing up all over Comet Heights. Imagine my surprise when I saw them abundant in the Fey realm. I used them, Mother. I'm assuming you know more about them than you're letting on.
Pallas, I hope you know that if you have done what I think you've done, that is exceedingly unsafe.
I'm well aware, and I may have killed a person with it that I need to cast a sending spell to as soon as I can. Now may I go cast that sending spell to them? I do not wish... I wish to know if they are alive. That will put me at ease.
You may in a moment. After this, you are free to go to bed. You are welcome to get some rest. I understand you've experienced an incredibly tumultuous past. I suppose for you it's been 24 hours.
Not even.
We are tied to our patron, yes. I would be remiss to say that this town wasn't. Frederick did live in a place that would later become Comet Heights. That's why my grandfather moved here all this time ago. Why I grew up here as a little girl. It has more in common with the Feywild than one may assume. It's not exactly a secret to some people. Pallas. Ultimately, you are the minister of your own fate. And I hope you understand how great of an honor it is to have been chosen as the Apex. If what you have said is true, and if what our ancestors believe is true, then you are meant for the great things that I always knew that you were. The only thing you don't have a choice of is doing it. And if you fail, then you fail, and we love you all the same, and it is not a failure on you. All we can know is if the time is right. And though the universe has given us quite a few signs in our favor, there's no way that we can know until we try. All I ask is that you try. If nothing else. You are an Astrophel through and through. And you are also my son, and that does not change that. Do you understand? You will always be my little comet. And no matter what happens, I will be so proud of you. And Celine will be so proud of you. I love you so dearly, Pallas. And touch or no touch, you are such a special young man.
I need to go to bed. I had to excuse myself.
Get some rest, sweetheart. And Pallas, do you wish to return to school this week?
Yes. My presidency has been awaiting me.
Fair enough. I know that young lady has taken your spot in your absence.
What?
Yes, I know. She was the only one that could appoint.
Energy shudders.
Honey. She takes you by the shoulders. I'm sure that when you return to school, you can schedule a meeting with Amaryllis and you will be able to talk things out, and I'm sure you will be able to resume your position just as intended.
I do need to have a meeting with her. I need to tell her that the deputy headmaster is dead. And I leave.
I'm sorry, what?
He's a fae. He was there. I really don't know. And I just...
Wait, Pallas, what? Do you close your door?
Can I do the thing where I can, beam a memory, not open my memory, just, send, an image to her of, Calvary, probably dying?
For the hell of it, sure, why not?
I don't feel like explaining that whole mess.
You close the door behind you. Do you, lock it? Do you...
I don't think my door has a lock.
Oh, for sure. Never mind. Yeah, my bad.
My door doesn't lock.
Cool. You hear from downstairs. All right, honey, we'll talk about this tomorrow morning. Have a good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
I love you.
I love you too.
And sure enough, you hear her sort of linger outside of your door for a little bit uncomfortably long before finally you hear the clack of her heels walking down the hall and into her bedroom. Hey, Aidan.
I begin to cast sending because I was talking. I do need to, and I think I'm thinking of Iris when I'm about to cast this spell, and at the very last minute, I changed the recipient of the spell, and I'm going to try to send it to Pallas Astrophel.
Pallas Astrophel, what would you like to say?
I'm Pallas Astrophel. They told me you were dead. I don't believe them. I could really use a big sister. And that's the end of the message.
I need a minute. I need a fucking minute. Oh my god.
That was an incredible line of dialogue. That was fire.
I'm sorry. I just want to check in with the other four. How are you guys feeling about this?
30 minutes has been amazing.
I'm doing good.
How are y'all feeling? Just like everyone else who's not Aidan. I mean, Aidan, I'm assuming you're okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
No.
The notes. Oh my god, listen. Lake has got a lot to catch up on. Oops. Oops, all lore part 3.
Whoops, all Astrophel. Anyway.
So
they
true.
told me you were dead. I don't believe them. What?
I just want to know, did you guys hear my heart drop to my ass when they said that?
Yeah, I did. I heard it.
When you establish the fact that Pallas sees all of his past relatives and none of them match the description of what would be his sister, he's like, interesting.
Hey, Pallas. I'm going to need a perception check. You're going to do this with advantage. The DC is 10. I trust you.
That is a 14, because I'm shit at perception.
Roll again. Just to see? Just to see if
I rolled both. I rolled 4 on the other dice.
You got a 14?
14. I'm about to shit myself.
God, I feel like... Okay. I would like to make it clear that this has been what has been planned for the room check since the beginning. So, reactions are allowed to be whatever they're going to be. I'm a little scared, to be honest. Pallas, your room, you're so glad to be back in your bedroom. Like, honestly. Be back in your bed, like, have a bed. You're happy to have a bed. I'm gonna say that. You almost want to, like, throw yourself on top of it. And I think for a second you do, and you kind of just, like, stare up at the ceiling for a little bit. Aidan, would you say that Pallas's bedroom has always had, like, some weird little, like, you know...
Yes.
Things about it? Do you think Pallas's bedroom has always had like a couple like weird little like quirks about it, like the occasional, I don't know, like loose floorboard, or like?
No, I think I thought about Pallas's room a lot actually. It's very big, and it has a lot of stuff in it, but it can't quite compensate for the sheer size of it. So like it's like there's a vanity on the other side of the room. And there's like a dresser on the other side of the room, and then there's the bed. So there's a lot of empty space, and it's always been very haunting, in a way, like in like an empty kind of never full type of way.
Cool.
No matter how lavishly the furniture Pallas had was, it couldn't take up more space.
Pallas, you throw yourself on top of your bed, and as you do, you feel the sense of unease hasn't left you. Not in the slightest. You can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. You walk over to your bedroom window. No one out there. You don't see anyone. No need to roll for perception. Do you, like, close the blinds? Do you do anything to sort of, like...
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Nothing comes up.
Is my phone charged?
For the sake of it, I think it is a little bit.
I think I just, like, pull up Siri's contact and, like, get ready to call because I'm really scared.
You don't hear or see anything outside. Like, there is no indication that there is someone out there. I want to make that very clear.
As a spellcaster, could Pallas have felt if the spell went through? Because, like, trying to send, like, a message to a dead person would fall on deaf ears. There's something very different there.
Can I ask that we table that question for just a second?
I was about to say, does Pallas have red receipts on? Like, you know, like mental red
Can we
receipts?
table that question for just a second?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As you're standing like at your window, you kind of look down at your feet, and you notice something really weird. You've kind of always noticed that there was a part of the floor that didn't feel completely right, like it didn't feel completely even. And for a moment, you almost have to wonder if your paranoia is getting the best of you, or...
On the balcony? Or, like, in my room?
In your room.
I open up.
You kind of find some tools, pry the floorboard open.
Can I be using my mage hand to do it, just so I can, like, beat back a little bit?
You open it up. You don't see anything happens. Do you walk over? You see, in this little compartment beneath your floor of your bedroom, you see a cassette tape.
What is this? I have no idea what... Pallas is just not opening cassette tape. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! Bryson!
Is there a cassette player in this house?
Hey, Aidan, do you think Pallas owns a cassette player?
No, but Pandora and Celine definitely do. Celine definitely does.
And I just want to say, as this is happening, you feel and hear a tap against your window all of a sudden. Do you look out?
Yes.
You see another rock hit your window as you realize who the big lumbering figure outside of your window is.
Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
You scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, you too. Can you come down?
Yeah, I do. I run over and I hug him once I get outside.
The door opens and you collide into him.
The tech thought would still be up.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Ezra?
The surface level detect thoughts you hear is, holy shit, he's okay, holy shit, he's okay, holy shit, oh my god, holy fucking shit, oh my god.
On brand.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to worry about this. Nothing.
He holds
that has
you.
happened to me before. Anyway.
He is holding you like the world is ending, Pallas.
Well, it might be. Anyway.
Dakota told me you were alright. I just wanted to see it for myself, you know?
Thank you.
How you doing?
That is a loaded question.
Yeah?
I honestly don't know if I can answer in simple. I found this under my floorboards.
Well, can I see that?
Yeah.
Do you own a cassette player?
I mean, my moms were around in the 90s, so I'm imagining they may have one somewhere.
Yeah,
but
maybe. There's a...
I'm kind of more of a vinyl guy myself. Like I.
No, yeah, I got that vibe already. Who's a CA? As he turns around, and you didn't quite look at it for long enough, but you do see written in marker.
dead sister.
I am so sorry. I have no idea. In complete earnest, no idea.
I need to do this now.
Okay, I can't believe this is the context under which you're coming to my house. I have a cassette player.
Honestly, sounds a really nice idea to get out of this house right now.
Pallas, are you like safe right now? What's going on? Talk in the car? Not here?
Yes.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm so sorry for everyone who hasn't been doing anything for the last last half hour, 45 minutes. Oh my god, hold on. Wait, I gotta find Scrapyard real quick.
Now's the time you come back.
Peter, Cecilia's here.
No, guys, hear me out. We put in a cassette tape, and it's just like, welcome to the Center for the Arts at Muhlenberg's.
No, never. Stop. Pallas, you get in the back of Ezra's pickup truck. Pickup truck? Pickup truck. Truck!
It's a big grand, actually.
Should I call anybody else? Or should we just go to my place?
We can talk to them later.
Okay.
I don't want the moral Syriie right now, honestly.
Alright.
Why do y'all let him get like that?
Huh?
No, just drive.
Tommy didn't hear what you said.
No, I had a comment, like, Pal's like, how did you guys let her get like that?
It kind of happened to herself. Anyway, go with the tape! It takes about 20 minutes to get to Ezra's house, in which you guys are sitting in... Is it silence, Pallas?
I think it is for a good stretch. And then I think Pallas goes, I saw your messages. Really meant a lot.
He rests his head on the horn for a minute. I hope you didn't read them too much, because some of those are kind of like mortifying, to be honest.
My phone died very quickly. I skipped, but...
Merciful.
I will be reading them later. I do. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I could crash this car right now and no one would ever know. Pallas, I'm kidding. Sorry, I'm joking.
My life has been in danger for the past, 20 hours.
I know. He takes one of his hands off the wheel to, squeeze your knee.
It breaks it. Just...
Oh! No. He, kind of just rests his hand on your lap for a minute as he's driving with his other hand.
Mm-hmm.
Pallas, you go first.
I just really appreciated it. It felt normal.
Oh no, it helped me kind of remind myself that it all wasn't futile, I don't really know why I started, I just I think I just missed actually getting to say it to you.
I think Pallas is there's a little element of him not knowing what to say, and also just him being at his wit's end. But Pallas just, well, I guess you can see this as a person now.
Sorry?
I guess you can say these things in person. I don't plan on going back anymore.
If that fucking Robius freak thinks that he's ever going to get you back to the Feywild or the Astral Sea or wherever the fuck he wants to send you, he's gonna know that I'm gonna be leaping right back into that realm with you. Because I'm not letting it happen again. Okay.
And trust and believe when I see him, I will be ripping him into international threads.
Not if I do it first, you know?
I
I'm never
appreciate
going
it.
to let that happen ever again, Pallas. I just couldn't stop thinking about what Emery did. What?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I just couldn't stop thinking about what Theon did to me. What he did to you.
Look, what happened with them? Did he get like arrested or?
Theon got banished too. Probably to the same place as you, except it's actually where he lives.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the deal is, to be honest. I've never known if he's had parents in the picture.
It would kind of be funny if he got sent to a different plane of existence. Just, like,
No, he had a
imagine
little
him
bit.
just like on the plane of fire. Like, that makes me really happy.
He would belong there. Emery and we don't really know what's going on. None of us tried to reach out to her, but honestly, me and Ori don't think that she was as much of a part of that as Theon was. She had been possessed too.
She still betrayed my trust regardless.
No, she's not a good person, but she wouldn't have stooped to this level. Not if she had a choice.
Fair, of course. Oh my god, we're going to your house. Do I need to, like, pretend to be straight?
Oh, alright, listen. Pallas Astrophel, my folks know. They know.
About what?
They know the fact that, you were the one that I've had a crush on for the last couple of months.
I think this is one of Pallas has heard nothing but shocking revelations, and this is somehow the one that they're reacting to the most. They're just, oh.
Yeah, I know. There was like a very, very weird conversation about it, but I don't know why I was so worried, to be honest. They were very normal about it.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy.
Yeah. You know, my dad never told me that he was bisexual too, so like I really don't think I had as much to worry about, to be honest, but yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
You know, I can read minds. Would have never got that from him.
No, never. No, I would have never guessed if he didn't tell me, and he's my own dad. Yeah, they know about you. They're also asleep, so like I don't think it's gonna be weird.
Just so you know, I can go invisible if that's convenient.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Genuinely. This is happening as you're pulling up to the house. You reach Ezra's place. It's like a nice little modest home. It's in the neighborhood. Not really like the biggest place, but like it's like nice. It's like painted blue. It's like a very contemporary home. Do you get out?
Yeah.
Ezra leads you in, unlocks his door. You guys kind of like make a beeline to Ezra's bedroom, which imagine like the most teenage boy bedroom you can think of, with hockey jerseys and posters all over the place.
And he didn't expect to have company tonight, so it's a mess.
Oh, totally. You can tell that he you walk in. Yeah, I'll just clean all that off the floor real quick. He scoops up all the dirty clothes and towels and just shoves them into a hamper in the corner. And then he throws it all in. It doesn't all fit, so he kind of tries to shut it and just sits on it. You can take the bed. I'm good. I'm good here.
Where's the cassette player?
Right. He stands up and the hamper overflows again. Damn it. He starts rummaging through his things for a little bit until he goes into a dresser's drawer. Here we go. Hoping this thing works after all this time, but yeah.
One way to find out. I don't know what's on this tape at all. I might fully break down listening to it. Just a heads up. I need to hit play.
I don't have to listen. If
there's a number of reasons I want you to listen on this. Not unless if you want to.
If you think I should, then I will.
I trust you.
Me too.
Pretty big ruse to text a person every day while they're missing, so I don't think you have malicious intent.
See, you keep bringing up that, like, come on. But he sits down on the bed with you, takes the cassette tape, clicks it in. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
You hit play. It's a couple of seconds of silence at first. You almost think that it isn't working, or like the cassette player's broken, or a second before you hear someone take like a really deep breath. Okay. Hello, to anyone who's listening to this. I never thought that I would get this far to, digging through my mom's stuff, but here we are. What am I even going to say? My name is Pallas Astrophel. I am 13 years old. I am the only daughter of Pandora and Celine Astrophel. And I am going to do something really stupid, I think. I hope someone finds this, and I don't know who is going to. Maybe it's someone from, like, the staff, Anatole, or else maybe, I don't. But somehow, if my mom's having another kid, and you're an Astrophel listening to this, just bear with me, okay? My mom wants to do something really bad. I don't know if I could. I don't even know if I'm able to talk about it. I'm really, really scared too. I don't know if she's listening outside right now. But she wants to do something really, really dangerous for a lot of innocent people. And if it happens, it's going to be because of me. Just because I'm here. She keeps saying I have time, but I don't think I do. She keeps telling me I'm special, but I don't want to be the reason that people get hurt. I don't want to be the reason that Comet Heights goes away. Or worse. Or more. So I want anyone who finds this to know I'm going to the mountains. I know what's there. I know the crystals. I know what they're made of, and I know where they're from. And I know how to use them too. And if everything goes well, then maybe I could rid myself of this burden. This touch.
this gift. She keeps calling it a gift. It's not a gift. And if I fail, I don't know what's going to happen. If you're listening to this, I might have succeeded. I don't know. But I want to make this because I want people to know the truth. And there is no place in this town that I will ever be able to do it other than here. She can hear everything. She can see everything. She knows everybody. I think they're asleep right now. I need to go. Now or else I'm never going to do it. If you are the child of Pallas Astrophel and you have the touch, if you have the gift, there's a way to get rid of it, and I need you to do it now. I feel like Mom's gonna find this before anyone else does, though. So, Mom, I just want you to know that I'm sorry. And I never wanted to disappoint you. I've always wanted to make you proud. I love you. I love you so much. I can't do this anymore. No one's going to believe if I tell them. And I know you can make them forget. I need to do this. And it's not for me. It's for my friends. It's for Mom. It's for everyone in this town and maybe everyone on this earth too. I don't know. But I need to do this. And I'm sorry I couldn't be the daughter that you wanted, and I'm sorry that I had to disappoint you. I can't be your apex. And I need you to stop trying to find one. People are going to get hurt. It's all me. I hope after all of this, you can still call me your daughter. If I succeed or if I fail. But no matter what, I still love you. And I want you to never, ever hurt someone from our family like this ever again. If this goes bad and something happens to me, that's the only thing I ask of you. Please. If you are not Pallas Astrophel, then consider this proof. Proof of what's really going on. I know it's not much, and I wish I could say more. But whatever it is, do not trust Pallas Astrophel. She is the mayor of this town, but she does not want us to be safe. She does not want you to be safe. My name is Celeste Astrophel. And I am the apex of all that's meant to be no longer. And the tape ends. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Hi guys!
Just
Jesus Christ.
I just like, you captured the voice of, like, a 13-year-old really well. It was a little weird. It was a little creepy. Like, it was, like, I was like, oh, shit, like, this is a 13-year-old girl, like, right now, just trying to do her best. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, so how's everyone feeling?
I'd like to say I'm pretty proud of myself. I transcribed most of that.
Did you really? Arielle, you are so cool. Please send me those later so I can, like, give, like, a good rundown.
It's not perfect.
That's fine.
It's not exact.
That's fine.
But
So,
I got most of it.
Sonographer.
Yeah. I need to learn shorthand.
I just need to ask, how's everyone feeling?
The thing that was looking at Pallas this whole time was this cassette tape with, like, the memory and, like, damn.
And since the very beginning was the seed planted.
I promise you this has been in the plan the entire time, and hearing people say that, like, Cecilia is going to appear in the window or something has been hilarious this entire time.
I think it was also a floorboard. It was a different floorboard.
You thought it was going to be a skeleton? That's so funny.
Second layer.
I think it's really funny because if the perception check, like the floor was creaking each time Pallas had over it, but he just noticed that it was creaking that time. Like,
that's what I like to think.
I think it's so interesting that you cast Sending to contact Celeste, and you got a message back. You did.
And it's on 25 words, you know, like it was one of the situations with like.
Yeah, just
and hey, Aidan, I just want to say she got the message.
Huh?
She got the message. She got the sending.
It connected.
It pinged.
In Pallas' mind, read by Celeste Astrophel ad, I'm like, that bitch.
Because she's live.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm also, like, brain dead, like, I'm,
And
like,
hopefully on this plane.